Here we are with Edgar Berlanga, one of the best prospects, Puerto Rican, but also American. Excellent mixture of both power and technique. How you doing, man?
I'm doing amazing.
What are you thinking about this fight that is coming up, right? Shakur Stevenson against Robson Conceição, two Olympics, right?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good fight. I got my brother winning, Shakur Stevenson. I feel like, his style is super hard to beat. I feel like he's one of the best. He fights at lightweight, right? He's one of the best lightweights in the world, and I feel like he could go down as one of the greatest. I seen him, fight. We fought in the amateurs since we was 9, 8 years old. So, that's my brother right there. And I know what he's going to do tomorrow night.
How are you feeling about your career in this moment? You have been from a really hard fight, your last fight, but you won convincingly. In any case, but how are you feeling about it? How are you feeling about your career right now?
Oh, I feel like I'm still going up. Right now, I came off a bicep injury last year, and that's not easy to recover for. That right there is at least, for me is like a year for recovery, for wrestling, and for me, man, like me fighting, 2 fights back to back the way I did, and 8 months is insane, is unheard of. You got fighters that would take a year off, a year and a half off to recover that, and I fought 2 big fights back to back, main event, But at the end of the day, I don't regret nothing. The critics, everybody's gonna talk whether or not, So you see Floyd Mayweather, you see Canelo has haters. Everybody has haters, especially when you a guy that's one of the main attractions in boxing. They're gonna always look for something to hate.
They're always going to hate, no matter what you do, right? It's the same thing that happens with Canelo, even with football. But with Messi, everything it happens everywhere. So let me ask you something. How about a last fight this year, or are we talking about next year for a fight for Edgar Berlanga?
We looking at right now because my suspension ends the 11th, and they got the big Heisman night on the 10th, so I'm not gonna be able to make that. But we looking to fight January. We looking at probably opponent-wise. We got a couple people on the radar that we thinking about. One of them is John Ryder. We looking to fight on John Ryder. Probably, if the fight goes through. If not, then we look for somebody else. But that's one of the guys that we look for.
How are you feeling about the division, the super middle? It's really starting to heat up already, right?
No, yeah, there's a lot of money in the division, man. It's just about making the right fights, and making the right money. At the end of the day, this is all about money. I got a family to feed, so I always say that, like, at the end of the day, people be like, it's not about the money, but it is about the money because, money and legacy. But, when you make the money, then you can worry about legacy. But, like I said, I got a family to feed, so, as long as it makes sense, the money makes sense, the fights make sense, then, we can make it happen.
Got you. Really, really gentleman stuff. So let me tell you something. We just come from a weekend of Canelo Golovkin 3. What are your thoughts about that fight? It wasn't that good, But tell me what you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, Canelo won convincingly. I think that for me, Canelo been fighting so much, like he hasn't gave his body a rest yet, and Triple G's already old viejo ya, so I feel like like he's already getting to that stage where he's about to get out the sport, and you got Canelo. Like I said, that's been fighting all these fights back to back and barely giving his body rest. So I feel like that's taking a toll on him too. So I know he said he injured his hand and he's getting a surgery done. So I feel like that break should bring him back.
Finally, a message to all Puerto Ricans, Latinos out there in our channel.
Oh yeah, all my Puerto Ricans, todo mi boricua de Puerto Rico. My people in New York, and the whole East Coast, West Coast, all my supporters around the world, all my Americans. I love you guys. Thank you for the support. And, the Monster's going to be back in January. Right now we resting up. We getting back into the gym and we're getting ready back to work.
Thank you very much.